Welcome to High School Academic Derby, brought to you by the Onslow County Schools. In our first match today, Richlands plays White Oak. The scorekeeper for this match will be Gail Thomas. Let's meet our coaches and players. We'll start with Richlands, coached by Justine Smith. Her players are
Tyler Martin, freshman.
Catherine Conrad, junior.
Dennis Oney, junior.
Dominic Andrews, sophomore.
the White Oak coach is Ashley Baker. Her players for this round will be
Jeremiah Swan, junior.
John Lutsis, freshman.
Anna Driscoll, junior.
Ryan McElhenney, junior.
Toss-up number one is from literature. Which acclaimed Russian playwright and former physician died in 1904, the same day his last play, The Cherry Orchard, was published? He was recognized for his formal innovations that influenced the development of the modern short story. Anton Chekhov. Inventors. This German engine designer and automobile engineer is credited with developing the first gas-powered internal combustion automobile engine and received a patent for his motor car in 1886. Name this inventor whose name is most closely linked today to the Mercedes. Dennis.
Benz.
That's correct. For your bonus, from the following description, identify each inventor or engineer. Number one, he invented the aqualung for underwater breathing. Number two, invented the process for quick freezing foods. Number three, the polymath who designed a mechanical computer in the 19th century called the difference engine. Number four, the inventor of the GoPro mini camera. Catherine?
For number three, we have Tesla.
That's incorrect. Any of the four, White Oak?
We have nothing.
Number one is Jacques Cousteau. Number two, Clarence Birdseye. Number three, Charles Babbage. Number four, Nick Woodman. Government. After Arnie Duncan announced his resignation as the Secretary of Education in the fall of 2015, whom did President Obama appoint as his replacement? The answer is John Keane. Another toss-up also from government. As defined in the U.S. Constitution, which legal process allows one government to obtain custody of individuals from another government in order to put them on trial or to imprison them? Extradition is what it's called. Geography. Identify the following description of the European city. It is home to the Christiansborg Palace, located on the eastern side of Zealand Island, and the capital of Denmark. Dominic.
Copenhagen.
Correct. For your bonus, identify the cities in which the following famous buildings are located. Number one, Buckingham Palace. Number two, the Stratosphere Tower. Number three, the Uffizi Palace. And number four, Radio City Music Hall. Catherine?
For number one, we have London, and for number four, we have Los Angeles.
Number one is correct for 2 points. 2, 3, or 4, White Oak?
For number four, we have New York.
New York City is correct for 2 points. The Stratosphere Tower can be found in Las Vegas, and the Uffizi Palace is in Florence, Italy. U.S. geography. As the route followed by many commercial cruise liners, this passageway from Skagway to Seattle is a part of the Alaskan Marine Highway. Identify this picturesque waterway. It's called the Inside Passage. Football. Prior to his retirement in 2015, Peyton Manning spent 4 years as the quarterback for the Denver Broncos. With which team did he play the previous 14 years of his career? Ryan?
Indianapolis Colts.
Correct. And for your bonus, I'm going to ask you to identify each of the following National Football League Hall of Famers based on their position, jersey number, and the team for which they played the most games. Okay, number 1, the team is the Dallas Cowboys. Jersey number 8 played quarterback. Number 2, the Green Bay Packers. Jersey number 4 also played quarterback. Number 3, the Houston Oilers, number 34, running back. And number 4, the Detroit Lions, jersey number 20, running back. Anna.
For number 2, we have Brett Favre.
That's correct for 2 points. Richlands, 1, 3, or 4?
For number 1, I have Tony Romo.
Number 1 is Troy Aikman. And number 3, Earl Campbell. Number 4, Barry Sanders. Music. During both World Wars, this patriotic song was sung to encourage America's young men to enlist in the armed forces. Give the title of this tune associated with the movie Yankee Doodle Dandy, and which was written by George M. Cohan. The title is Over There. Acronyms. As a member of the International Council for Science, the IUPAC represents chemists in individual countries and has the responsibility of naming the most recently discovered elements. Give the meaning of the group's acronym name, IUPAC. It is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. World history. When Gavrilo Princip assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, of which terrorist group was Catherine?
The Black Hand.
Correct. For your bonus, identify each World War I battle from the information provided. Number 1, this was the longest battle of the war. Number 2, this battle marked the first use of poison gas. Number 3, this was the largest naval battle. And number 4, fought in September of 1914, it was the first to use radio intercept for intelligence and to use automobiles to transport troops. Catherine.
For number 1, I have Gambrai. Nothing.
Okay. Any others? Nope. Any of the 4, White Oak?
We have nothing.
Battle of Verdun was the longest battle. The Second Battle of Ypres was where poison gas was used. The naval battle was the Battle of Jutland, and it was the Battle of the Marne that was fought September 1914. We've come to the end of round 1. We'll come back with our score in round 2 right after this.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. Do you see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
Our score is Richlands 8, White Oak 6. We have some new players to meet for both teams. We'll start with Richlands.
Joshua Larimore, freshman.
Alexander Schumann, sophomore.
Krisha Venegas, senior.
For White Oak,
Victoria Yarmy, senior.
Chris Cooney, junior.
first toss-up in this round is a math calculation, so I will read it twice. In the binary number 10011, what number group occupies the fifth place value of 1, or the one located farthest left in the number? In the binary number 10011, what number group occupies the fifth place value of 1, or the one located farthest left in the number? Victoria?
32.
Incorrect. Christian?
16.
16 is correct. For your bonus, convert the following numbers from the given base to base 10. Number 1, base 2, 1, 0, 0, 1. Number 2, base 3, 1, 2, 1. Number 3, base 4, 1, 3, 2, 1. And number 4, base 5, 2, 3, 1, 4. Catherine?
For 1, I have 9.
Any others?
No.
That is correct for 2 points. 2, 3, or 4, White Oak?
We have nothing.
Number 2 is 16. Number 3, 121. And number 4, 334. Next toss-up deals with famous women. Known for illuminating the idea that personality differences are more related to cultural conditioning than inherited traits, this female author is perhaps best known for her book, Coming of Age in Samoa. Identify this anthropologist whose initials are MM. The answer is Margaret Mead. Your next toss-up is from contemporary fiction. In the graphic novel Watchmen by Alan Moore, which gigantic blue entity is the only character with true superpowers? Xander?
Dr. Manhattan.
That's correct. And for your bonus, name or identify each graphic novel based on the given description. Number 1, novel that features a futuristic lawman in Mega City 1. Number 2, novel that is subtitled The Man Without Fear. Number 3, novel in which literary heroes combine efforts to take on Fu Manchu. Number 4, 4-issue 1986 novel starring Batman. Catherine?
For number 1, I have Judge Dredd. For number 2, I have Daredevil. Nothing for 3. And for number 4, I have The Dark Knight Returns.
That's correct. Those answers are correct for 6 points. Number 3, White Oak.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That is also correct for 2 points. Well done. Mythology. Which mythological beast, of which Chiron was considered the superlative among his brethren, was half horse and half man? Joshua?
Centaur.
Correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following associated with horses. Number 1, the name of Don Quixote's horse. Number 2, the person to whom Brunhilde presented her war horse Grane. Number 3, the title horse character of Anna Sewell's book. And number 4, the U.S. Triple Crown winner in 1973? Catherine?
Nothing for 1 or 2. For 3, I have Black Beauty, and for 4, I have Secretariat.
3 and 4 are correct for 4 points. 1 or 2, Whiteout?
We have nothing.
Number 1 is Rosinante, and number 2, the character's name was Siegfried. The U.S. Constitution. The U.S. Constitution provides that an amendment may be proposed by 2 methods: by the Congress with a 2/3 majority vote in both the House and the Senate, or by a constitutional convention called by 2/3 of which other governing bodies? Chris?
The House of Representatives.
Incorrect. Richlands? 2/3 of the state legislatures. Chemistry. In chemistry, what term designates the energy required to overcome the attraction of the nuclear charge and remove an electron from a gaseous atom? Victoria?
Activation energy?
Incorrect. Richlands? It's called ionization energy. Math, and this is a term, not a calculation, so it'll only be read once. In a differentiable function of a real or complex variable, what 2-word phrase is used to designate the value or values of the domain for which the value of the function is equal to 0 or is undefined? Victoria?
No solution?
Say it louder, please.
No solution?
Incorrect. Richlands? Catherine?
Infinitely many.
They're called the critical values. This toss-up has to do with dogs. A combination of long, powerful legs, deep chest, flexible spine, and slim build allow this dog breed to reach average race speeds in excess of 18 meters per second, earning it the title of fastest dog on earth. Identify this breed. Anna?
Greyhound?
That's right. For your bonus from the information given, identify the following about dogs. Number 1, a dog's mechanism for cooling itself instead of sweating. Number 2, the heaviest dog breed in the world. Number 3, the tallest dog breed in the world. Number 4, the breed that won the 2016 Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. Its nickname was CJ. Anna.
For number 1, we have panting. For number 2, we have a Saint Bernard. For number 3, a Great Dane. And for number 4, a poodle.
1, 2, and 3 are correct for 6 points. Number 4, Richlands? It was a pointer or short-haired pointer. British authors. Identify the Fabian socialist Irish author who wrote Man and Superman, Major Barbara, and Pygmalion, and whose initials are GBS. George Bernard Shaw. We come to the end of round 2, and we'll have our lightning round in just a moment. And after 2 rounds, our score is Richlands 26, Whiteoak 16. We have new players to meet for Richlands.
JT Sandlin, freshman.
Symphony Hines, senior.
As you know, our lightning round is 20 questions long, and they all have a common factor. Today I'm going to read either a phrase or a sentence which has a blank in it. You will fill in that blank with a color. Once in a blank moon, Catherine.
Blue.
Right. Blank with envy. Catherine.
Green.
Correct. Caught blank-handed. John.
Red.
Right. Tickled blank. Dennis.
Pink.
Correct. Blank Christmas. Dennis.
White.
That's right. The start of the Great Depression, blank Friday. Catherine.
Black.
Correct. Blank wedding. John. Sorry. Blank heart medal. Dennis.
Purple.
Correct. Not worth a blank cent. Blank fever. Catherine.
Yellow.
That's right. Depressed or in a blank mood. Ryan.
Blue.
That's right. They gave them the go-ahead or the blank. Victoria.
Green.
Correct. Plans for a house are called a blank symphony.
Blue.
That's right. The grass is always blank. Dennis.
Greener.
Correct. A rhyming phrase meaning loyal, true blank. Symphony.
Blue.
That's right. A synonym for the brain. I'm sorry, I gave that one away. My fault. A noteworthy or blank letter day. Blank collar job. It's Dennis.
Blue.
Right. A harmless or little blank lie. Anna.
White.
That's right. Kings and queens are said to have blank. Dennis.
Blue.
That's correct. All right, the ones that we did not get, not worth a red cent, and then of course I gave away a noteworthy or red letter day. We'll add in these points and come back with a final score in just a moment. And the final score today is Richlands 52, White Oak 24. In match number 2, Richlands will be back to play Northside. That's coming up in just a minute, so please stay with us.
Can we get strawberries?
Okay.
Don't worry, the 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play more. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Welcome back to Academic Derby, brought to you by the Onslow County Schools. Our second game today is between Richlands and Northside. Let's meet our coaches and players. We'll start with Richlands, coached by Justine Smith. Her players for round one are
Symphony Hines, senior.
Catherine Conrad, junior.
Tyler Martin, freshman.
Dominic Andrus, sophomore.
Northside is coached by Rachel Livermore. Her players for round one will be
Leslie Trong, sophomore.
Alex Light, senior.
Rico Castillo, senior.
Justin Batista, junior.
Toss-up number one is a vocabulary question. Although the United States has been described as a melting pot because of its cultural diversity, some citizens still suffer from an intense, contemptuous fear of people from foreign... Rico.
Xenophobia.
Xenophobia is correct. For your bonus, identify the following by giving an answer beginning with the letter X. Number one, Socrates' wife, whose name means a shrewish and scolding woman. Number two, the type of landscaping designed to use no or very little water for maintenance. Number three, trademark for a dry photocopying process. Number four, the cartilaginous section at the lower end of the sternum, which is not attached to any ribs and gradually ossifies during adult life. Rico.
For number one, we have Xena, and number three, we have Xerox.
Xerox is correct for 2 points, 1, 2, or 4. Richlands.
For number 4, I have xiphoid process.
Xiphoid process is correct for 2 points. Number 1 was Xantippe, and number 2 is Xeriscape. Food. In place of heavier biscuits, these French crescent-shaped rolls... Dominic.
Croissant.
Croissant is correct. For your bonus, from the information given, identify the following foods. Number 1, a small, bite-sized fish, sometimes used as a pizza topping. Number 2, shell-shaped Italian potato dumpling. Number 3, Italian ice cream flavored with fruit and nut purees. Number 4, bean curd made from processed soybeans that can be used as a protein substitute. Okay, Catherine?
For number 1, I have anchovy, and for number 3, I have gelato.
Those are both correct for 4 points, 2 or 4, Northside.
For number two, we have Nachi, and for number four, we have Tofu.
Those are also correct for 4 points. Math calculations, I'll read it twice for you. If you were to graph the relation y squared plus 6x squared equals 24, what type of conic section would result? If you were to graph the relation y squared plus 6x squared equals 24, what type of conic section would result? Rico.
Hyperbola.
Incorrect. Would you like to try Richlands? Symphony.
Parabola.
And ellipse. Music. When Ludacris returned for the 3rd time in 2016 to host the Billboard Music Awards, which female performer joined in as his co-host? Rico.
Miley Cyrus.
Incorrect. Richlands? Ciara. C-I-A-R-A. World history. This Prussian statesman's policy of blood and iron from 1862 to 1890 brought about the unification of Germany. Identify this leader known as the Iron Chancellor, after whom North Dakota's capital city is named. Catherine.
Pierre.
Incorrect. Northside. Rico.
St. Pierre.
Bismarck. Your next toss-up deals with the alphabet. In the Greek alphabet, 24 letters are utilized. Identify the names of the first. Rico.
Alpha, beta, Delta, Gamma.
Incorrect, and I'll read it from the beginning for Richlands. In the Greek alphabet, 24 letters are utilized. Identify the names of the first 5. And that would be alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon. Birds. In 1992, these birds, not found in the wild since 1987, were released from a captive breeding program in California. Identify this largest flying land bird. Tyler.
Condor.
Condor's correct. And for your bonus, identify each of the following related to birds. Number 1, largest of all land birds. Number 2, the type of feather that provides shape and color. Number 3, the world's smallest bird. And number 4, the study of birds. Catherine.
For number 1, I have ostrich. For number 2, I have down. For number 3, I have hummingbird. Nothing for 4.
1 and 3 are correct for 4 points. Northside, 2 or 4?
For number 4, we have aviology.
Number 2 is contour feather, and number 4 is ornithology. Spelling. Spell the 11-letter verb incarcerate. Rico.
INCARCERATE.
Correct. For your bonus, based on the first letter given and 3 related synonyms, you're going to identify a 10-letter word that renames the given adjectives. Number 1, the word will start with the letter T, and it means authoritarian, autocratic, or dictatorial. Number 2, starting with the letter C, agreeable, amicable, congruous. Number 3, also starting with a C, burdensome, troublesome, or unwieldy. And number 4, starting with the letter D, as in David, delicious, mouth-watering, appetizing. Rico.
For number 1, we have tyrannical. For number 2, we have complacent. And number 4, we have delectable.
1 and 4 correct for 4 points. Richlands, 2 or 3? 2 is compatible and 3 is cumbersome. A math calculation, again, I'll read it twice for you. The sum of 3 consecutive odd integers is negative 39. Identify the smallest of these numbers. The sum of 3 consecutive odd integers is negative 39. Identify the smallest of these numbers. Rico.
Negative 11.
Incorrect. Richlands. Symphony.
Negative 13.
That's negative 15. That's the end of first round. We'll come back with the second round right after this.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
After one round, our score is Richlands 15, Northside 14. We have some new players to meet. We'll start with those from Richlands.
Alexander Schumann, sophomore.
Christian Venegas, senior.
And from Northside?
Kagusolatar Sr.
Players, our first toss-up in this round deals with logic. When solving mysteries or writing geometric proofs, what type of thinking based on reasoning from known facts? Rico?
Deduction.
Deduction is correct. For your bonus, given the part of speech and definition, identify each word that begins with the letters D-E. Number 1, it is a noun. An official in school or college who is in charge of teachers or students. Number 2, a noun. Another name for the 10 Commandments. Number 3, a noun. The angular distance north or south from the celestial pole. And number 4, a verb. To say false and harmful things in an effort to harm the reputation of another. Rico?
For number 1, we have a dean. For number 3, we have degree. And for number 4, we have degrade.
Number 1 and number 4 are correct for 4 points. 2 or 3, Richlands?
For number 2, I have Deuteronomy.
Number 2 is decalogue, and number 3, declination. Literature toss-up. In contrast to the giant Brobdingnagians, these creatures were tiny in comparison to Gulliver. What name did Jonathan Swift choose for his tiny creatures in Gulliver's Travels? Alex?
Lilliputians.
Lilliputians or Lilliputans? Yes. For your bonus, from the information given, identify these giants from literature and mythology. Number 1, the American giant of the North Woods who created lakes with his footprints. Number 2, the biblical giant who terrorized King Saul's army before being slain. Number 3, name of the Cyclops who was outwitted by Odysseus. Number 4, title character of Roald Dahl's children's book recently made into a film. Rico?
For number 2, we have Goliath. And for number 4, we have BFG, or Big Friendly Giant.
That's correct for 2 points. Both of those, 1 or 3, Richlands?
For number 1, I have Paul Bunyan.
That is also correct for 2 points. Number 3 was Polyphemus. Vocabulary. Which 12-letter noun that begins with an A designates the branch of mechanics that deals with the motion of gases such as air and their effects on bodies in the flow? Rico?
Aerodynamics.
That's right. For your bonus, from the information given, identify each 12-letter word. Number 1, a large volume of work that contains descriptors about a variety of subjects, places, and people. Number 2, a homicide charge less serious than murder. Number 3, a verb meaning to sedate an animal using a darted medication. Number 4, adjective describing words that have the same consonant at the beginning of each stressed syllable. Rico?
For number 1, we have an encyclopedia. For number 2, we have manslaughter. For number 3, we have euthanization. And number 4, we have alliteration.
1 and 2 are correct for 4 points. Richlands, 3 or 4?
For number 3, I have tranquilizer, and for number 4, I have consonants.
Number 3 is tranquilize. We specified here that I needed a verb for that. And number 4, I specified an adjective, which would be alliterative, not alliteration. Geology. Identify the type of mountains formed when molten rock pushes the solid rock above it upward. Examples include the Black Hills of South Dakota and the Adirondack Mountains of New York State. Rico?
Volcano.
Incorrect. Richlands? They're called dome mountains. The Civil War. In July 1863, the three-day Civil War Battle of Gettysburg in Pennsylvania ended in a major victory for the North as Confederate troops failed to breach Union positions. What is the common name for the final charge by Rico?
Pickett's charge.
That's correct. For your bonus, identify the war during which each of the following battles occurred. Number 1, the Battle of Agincourt. Number 2, the Battle of Chancellorsville. Number 3, the Battle of Stalingrad. Number 4, the Battle of Bosworth Field. Rico.
For number 1, we have the World War I. For number 2, we have Revolutionary War. For number 3, we have World War II.
Number 3 is correct for 2 points. Richlands, 1, 2, or 4.
For number 1, I have Revolutionary War. For number 2, I have Civil War. And for number 4, I have World War I.
Number 2 is correct. Number 1 was the 100 Years' War. Number 4 is the War of the Roses. Human anatomy. In the human eyeball, what two-word phrase designates the watery fluid found in the anterior chambers of the eye? The aqueous humor. U.S. Senators is our next topic. Originally elected in 2004 and then re-elected in 2010, which Republican leader serves as the chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee? He represents the state of North Carolina. The Honorable Richard Burr. Chemistry. And now this involves a calculation, so like a math question, I'll read it twice for you. If iodine 131 has a half-life of 8 days, how long will it take 600 grams to decay to 75 grams? If iodine 131 has a half-life of 8 days, how long will it take 600 grams to decay to 75 grams? Rico.
32 days.
Incorrect. Richlands? Symphony.
30 days.
24 days. Physics. Name the British scientist whose law, now named for him, states that the amount of heat produced in a conductor is proportional to the resistance of the conductor and to the square of the current. Catherine.
Boyle.
Incorrect. Northside? It's Joule. We've come to the end of the round. We'll be back with our score right after this. And after 2 rounds, our score is Northside 36, Richlands 19. We have some new players to meet for Richlands.
Joshua Larimore, freshman.
Dennis Oney, junior.
JT Sandlin, freshman.
In the lightning round today, we'll have 20 questions that deal with presidents. I'm going to give you the last name of a president. You will give me the first name. Ready? Hoover. Dennis.
Herbert.
Correct. Adams. Justin.
John.
Correct. Taft. Justin.
William.
Correct. Harrison. Alex.
Henry.
Incorrect. Madison. Dennis.
James.
Correct. Tyler. Enrico.
John.
Correct. Fillmore. Justin.
Richard.
Incorrect. Arthur. Joshua.
Never mind.
Okay. Johnson. Justin.
Andrew.
Correct. Lincoln. Rico.
Abraham.
That's right. Garfield. Justin.
Andrew.
Incorrect. Hayes. Catherine.
Rutherford.
Correct. Roosevelt. Rico.
Theodore.
Correct. Harding. Rico.
William.
Incorrect. Pierce. Catherine.
Franklin.
That's correct. Polk. Cat.
James.
That's right. Van Buren. Rico.
Martin.
Correct. Jackson. Catherine.
Andrew.
Correct. Monroe. Justin.
James.
That's correct. And Truman. Cat.
Harry.
That's right. Okay, the ones we did not get for Harrison, you could say either Benjamin or William, since we had two different Harrisons. Millard Fillmore. We got, and Chester A. Arthur and James Garfield. And finally, it was Warren G. Harding. We'll come back with our final score in just a moment.
What this place needs is better graduation rates.
What this place needs is less childhood obesity.
What this place needs is free help with taxes.
What this place needs is healthy breakfasts.
What this place needs is fitness programs for kids.
What this place needs is early readers.
What this place needs is mentors for teens.
What this place needs is people to join us. What this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org.
Final score today is Northside 58, Richlands 37. Please stay with us for our final game of the day, which will feature Jacksonville and Swansboro.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
And welcome back to High School Academic Derby. We have a match today between Swansboro and Jacksonville. We'll meet our players and coaches, starting with Swansboro. Their coach is Amy Smalls, and her players are
Sunny Collins, senior.
Katie Collins, senior.
Christina Stair, junior.
Caitlin Segafos, junior.
The Jacksonville coach is Tony Zernheld, and his players are
Davis Long, senior.
Monty Arcott, sophomore.
Owen Schnitzwer, senior.
Lizzie Coleman, junior.
Toss-up number 1 deals with geography. In one of Winston Churchill's more important 20th century speeches, he referenced the symbolic Iron Curtain and 2 bodies of water, naming them from Stettin in the Baltic to Trieste in the Adriatic. Name either of the 2 countries in which these cities are found. One is in Poland, the other in Italy. Trieste in Italy, Stettin in Poland. Next toss-up deals with extreme sports. More visible on the American side than the Canadian side, this attraction at Niagara Falls opened in 2016 and is named the Mist Rider. Identify this newly opened type of entertainment for daring sports enthusiasts. It's a zip line. Media. Located in Center City, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, which American multinational mass media conglomerate is the largest broadcasting and largest cable television company in the world by revenue? It has owned NBC Universal since 2011. Owen.
Paramount.
Incorrect. Swansboro. Katie.
Time Warner.
Comcast. Physical science. Within the hydrosphere, in which layer or zone of the seas and oceans does enough sunlight reach for photosynthesis to occur? The answer literally means well lit. The answer is euphotic. U.S. history. When he accepted the Democratic presidential nomination in 1932, who said, "I pledge you, I pledge myself to a new deal for the American people"? Owen.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following associated with the word new, N-E-W. Number 1, Canadian province whose capital is Fredericton. Number 2, U.S. city that is home to St. Louis Cathedral, Audubon Zoo, and Jackson Square. Number 3, Dutch colonial town on Manhattan Island that the British renamed New York in 1664. Number 4, the U.S. state that is home to Lake Winnipesaukee. Owen.
For number 1, we have Newfoundland. For number 3, we have New Amsterdam. And for number 4, we have New Jersey.
3 is correct for 2 points. 1, 2, or 4, Swansboro.
For number 1, we have Nova Scotia, and for number 2, we have New Orleans.
New Orleans is correct for 2. Number 1 is New Brunswick, and number 4 is New Hampshire. Math, it's a calculation, so I'll read it twice. Of the following 5 functions, which 2 would be decreasing on the interval 0, 10? And those functions are y equals e to the x power, y equals x, y equals negative x to the 4th power plus 5, y equals 10 minus x squared, or y equals negative 2 plus 5x. Of the following 5 functions, which 2 would be decreasing on the interval 0, 10? Caitlin.
Y equals 10 minus x squared.
That's incorrect, and I will continue the second reading for Jacksonville. Of the following 5 functions, which 2 would be decreasing on the interval 0, 10? Y equals e to the x, y equals x, y equals negative x to the 4th power plus 5, y equals 10 minus x squared, y equals negative 2 plus 5x. Monty.
Y equals negative x to the 4th plus 5, and y equals 10 minus x squared.
I couldn't hear your second answer. Speak up a little bit.
And y equals 10 minus x squared.
Incorrect. It's y equals negative x to the 4th plus 5 and y equals 1 minus x squared. American authors. Identify the following Pulitzer Prize-winning fictional author as I describe him. Nicknamed Papa, he owned homes in Key West in Cuba, created the character Santiago, and committed suicide in Idaho in 1961. Monty.
Ernest Hemingway.
Correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following characters from literature. Number 1, the quick-witted character from Pride and Prejudice, who is the second of 5 daughters. Number 2, in Charles Nordhoff's and James Norman Hall's book Mutiny on the Bounty, the master's mate who leads the revolt against Captain Bligh. Number 3, in Les Miserables, Fantine's daughter. And number 4, the character befriended by Athos, Porthos, and Aramis in The Three Musketeers. Owen.
For number 1, we have Elizabeth Bennet. For number 2, we have Fletcher Christian. For number 3, we have Cassette. And for number 4, how do you pronounce that? D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan, yes. Those 4 correct for 10 points. Current events. Which American-based fast food chain had to recall 33 million wrist-worn fitness trackers offered with its meals in 2016? Lizzie?
McDonald's.
McDonald's is correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following companies that trade on the New York Stock Exchange given their stock symbol. The first symbol, number 1, PEP. Number 2, AEO. Number 3, TGT. Number 4, GDDY. Owen.
For number 1, we have Pepsi, and for number 2, we have American Eagle Outfitters.
Those are both correct for 4 points. 3 or 4, Swansboro?
For number 3, we have Target.
That is correct for 2 points, and the last one is GoDaddy.com. Math calculation, I'll give 2 readings for you. If the mean of a normally distributed data set is 75 and the standard deviation is 15, approximately what percent of the data will fall between the values 45 and 105? If the mean of a normally distributed data set is 75 and the standard deviation is 15, what percentage approximately of the data will fall between the values 45 and 105? Monty.
95%.
That's correct. For your bonus, classify each of the following as quantitative or qualitative data. If the data is qualitative, further classify it as either discrete or continuous. All right? Qualitative or quantitative, and if it's qualitative, further please classify it as discrete or continuous. Number 1, the classifications freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Number 2, the number of miles per gallon an automobile engine gets. Number 3, the number of students in a class. And number 4, the speed of a computer as measured in megahertz. Owen?
For number 1, we have qualitative, discrete. For number 2, we have quantitative. For number 3, we have quantitative. And for number 4, we have quantitative.
Okay, run back through this. I missed one, and I don't want to make sure that I check these. So, again?
For number 1, we have qualitative, discrete. For number 2, we have quantitative. For number 3, we have quantitative. And for number 4, we have quantitative.
Those are all correct for 10 points. We've come to the end of our first round. We'll be back with our score in just a moment.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, "Read your lease. No pets allowed." My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
After the first round, our score is Jacksonville 38, Swansboro 4. We have new players to beat for Jacksonville.
Julian Azat, sophomore.
Davion Simmons, senior.
First toss-up in this round deals with anatomy. Which part of the brain is responsible for controlling temperature regulation mechanisms in the body, sleep patterns, and emotional activity? It is located directly beneath the thalamus. Katie.
The cerebellum.
Incorrect, Jacksonville. Lizzie.
Hippocampus.
The hypothalamus. World geography. Which country northeast of Borneo includes the island of Palawan and the Sulu archipelago? Its current president, as of August 2016, is Rodrigo Duterte, and former leaders include Ferdinand Marcos. Lizzie.
The Philippines.
Correct. For your bonus, identify the country where each of the following cities is located. Number 1, Antwerp. Number 2, Balboa. Number 3, Shenzhen. Number 4, Rotterdam. Owen.
For number 1, we have Belgium. For number 3, we have Japan. And for number 4, we have Germany.
Number 1 is correct for 2 points. Swansboro, 2, 3, or 4.
For number 3, we have China, and for number 4, we have Denmark.
Number 3, China is correct. Number 2 was Panama, Balboa, Panama, and then Rotterdam is in the Netherlands or Holland. Vocabulary. Derived from the British language, this term originally referenced a massive ship, but in contemporary language identifies any literal or metaphorical force or object that crushes everything in its path. Identify this 3-syllable noun that begins with the letter J. Lizzie?
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. For your bonus, identify these words or names that will begin either with a letter J or K. If the correct response is a person's name, it's the last name that will start with that J or K. Number 1, the most recent Democratic Party presidential nominee to lose an election. Number 2, the Secretary of State during both the Nixon and Ford administrations. Number 3, the capital city of Indonesia. Number 4, coniferous, fast-spreading plants with needle-like leaves used in landscaping as ground cover. Owen?
For number 1, we have Kerry. For number 3, we have Jakarta. And for number 4, we have Juniper.
Those are correct for 6 points. Number 2, Swansboro?
No.
Henry Kissinger. Math calculation, I'll read it twice. Line S and line T intersect to form 2 vertical angles. If the measure of one of the angles is 5x minus 46 degrees, and the other angle's measure is 3x minus 5 degrees, what is the value of x to the nearest tenth of a unit? Line S and line T intersect to form 2 vertical angles. If the measure of one of the angles is 5x minus 46 degrees, and the other angle's measure is 3x minus 5 degrees, what is the value of x to the nearest tenth of a unit? The answer, x equals 20.5. Biology. Found in the class Arachnida and in the family Sicaridae, this spider shares unique markings with a handheld musical instrument. Identify this poisonous spider native to the southern states whose bite can result in necrosis of the skin if left untreated. It's called a fiddleback, but we would also accept a brown recluse. Fine arts. Used in both sculpture and architecture, this hard, crystalline, metamorphic form of limestone is typically white with mottlings or streaks of color. Identify this rock that is hard enough to take a polish. Lizzie.
Marble.
Marble. For your bonus, identify each term related to art or to the fine arts in general. Number 1, name the Chinese American who designed Cleveland's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the pyramidal entrance to the Louvre. Number 2, name the architectural style designed in the early 20th century that emphasized horizontal lines in contrast to the flatness of the Midwestern landscapes. Number 3, art term that begins with the letter C and which designates the technique of creating a focal point by grouping several different shapes closely in space. Number 4, beginning with the letter B, the German School of Art, Design, and Architecture, founded in 1919 by Walter Gropius. Owen.
For number 1, we have Kingman, and for number 2, we have Cubism.
Neither of those is correct. Any of the four, Swansboro? Any answers, Katie?
Realism. Pardon? Realism. Realism for number 2. For number 3, we have center of perspective.
Number 1 is I am pay. Number 2, the prairie style. Number 3, clustering. And number 4, Bauhaus. Next question deals with the U.S. Constitution. Which article and which section, so two-part answer here, article and section of the U.S. Constitution established the cabinet that advises U.S. presidents? That was Article 2, Section 2. We've come to the end of the second round. We'll come back with the score in the lightning round in just a moment.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
And our score after 2 rounds is Jacksonville 50, Swansboro 6. We have 2 new players to meet for Jacksonville.
Faith Rarden, sophomore. Brianna Horrocks, junior.
All of the lightning round answers today will begin with the letter A. Ready? Second largest nation in South America. Its capital is Buenos Aires. Owen.
Argentina.
Right. The blood vessel that carries blood from the heart to the tissues. Davian, excuse me.
Artery.
Correct. Plant that completes its life cycle in one growing season. Huge mountain range in western South America. Caitlin.
Andes.
Correct. Tiny nation in the Pyrenees Mountains between Spain and France. Katie.
Andorra.
Correct. Class of vertebrates that change their body form, including frogs and toads. Katie.
Amphibian.
That's correct. His anger and his death are the subjects of the Iliad. Owen.
Achilles.
Correct. Capital of the Empire State. Katie.
Albany.
Right. Branch of math that deals with the general properties of number by using Caitlin.
Algebra.
Correct. Uninhabited continent covered with ice. Owen.
Antarctica.
Right. In Greek mythology, a titan condemned by Zeus to support the heavens. Katie.
Atlas.
And correct. Location of the United States Naval Academy. Owen.
Annapolis.
Right. General term for the science and practice of farming. Owen.
Agriculture.
Correct. Huge South American snakes which kill by constriction. Sunny.
Anaconda.
That's right. The scientific study of outer space and Katie.
Astronomy.
That's right. Yearly day set aside to plant and care for trees. Christina.
Arbor Day.
That's right. The largest and most populous continent. Owen.
Asia.
Correct. Illness resulting from a lack of hemoglobin in the blood. Katie.
Anemia.
Correct. The 21st President of the United States. Sunny.
Arthur.
Correct. Hot Springs Reservation is in what U.S. state? Katie.
Arizona.
Incorrect. And the only ones we did not answer, the plant that completes its life cycle in one growing season is called an annual. And the very last one, Hot Springs, is found in Arkansas. We'll add in these lightning round points and come back with the final score right after this.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back. Our final score is Jacksonville 66, Swansboro 28. Academic Derby is a locally funded production of the Onslow County Schools. Thanks for watching today, and please join us next week when Southwest will play White Oak and Dixon, and then Dixon will stick around to finish out its season against Northside.